Help me. Help me. This rapper is gonna kill me. My tube goes that way, Andrea goes that way. Ella hace lo que quiera, se monta en su nave a quemar la carretera. Le metí al baile por la música buena. Dale champagne. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel if you guys are new. My name is Andrea and today I have for you guys a story time. I kind of want to do this series on my channel where it's like family series, you know, like things that have happened with my family and things like that and just like awkwardness. So I've mentioned this guy a couple times in my videos, which is just awkward to begin with. I'm just gonna get started here. But I don't know if I gave him a name. I'm pretty sure my first story time ever was about this guy. Basically, your girl had a crush on her cousin's best friend and everybody and their mom knew. Like literally everybody and their mom knew. He was really cute. Like, I mean, I'm sure he grew up to be really cute still. He's probably married with kids if he's watching. Girl, I'm not trying to steal your man at all. Started off in 4th of July weekend. We go camping in Merced River, so if any of you guys have ever been there, so like Yosemite area, like the Yosemite, like Merced River, whatever. Really nice there, literally, like we grew up going there and it's so nice. So this one time, my cousin was so lovely and brought the guy that I liked because it was his best friend, and you know what? It was so much fun. We always spend the time there, and it's just like, I don't know, it's really like cool to get like kids away from like the technology and all that, and like we all grew up going. Lately as growing up, you know, like I've told you guys that like I've had my situations with my extended family, so I don't really like go anymore, like, or I'll go for the day and like it's a really beautiful place, but I don't really like. No me meto con la chusma. Let's flash back a couple years. We're all sitting, chilling, and you know, I'm trying to like flirt, but then I'm like 15 or 16. I don't even know what flirting is. I mean, I'm like 24 now and I still don't know what flirting is. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know, being all cute and talking to this guy that I'm like obsessed with and I have a huge crush on. And he's like,
yeah, like this summer, me and
my cousin, right? Because I really don't want to say names because I'm not trying to get in trouble for some reason. So he's like, yeah,
like we learned how to be lifeguards this summer.
And I was like, oh really? You know, because this is July, so they learned this like the month prior in June.
He said, yeah, so like if anything happens, you know, I can save you, you know.
Like he's like,
I learned mouth to mouth too.
You know, he was just being really cute and adorable. I was like, yeah, like I'm a lifeguard, you know. So in my mind I'm like, oh, I'm gonna drown and this guy's gonna save me. I'm not scared to go. Wait for it. Does Andrea drown? Possibly. Spoiler alert. Scaredness that I had of like going down the tubes. It's low-key dangerous, but like people do it and we've done it all our lives. So I'm like, okay, I'm not scared anymore. My crush is going with me and he just told me he saved my life because he's a lifeguard. So I was like so excited because I'm like, if anything happens to me, you know, he's gonna save me. It was literally gonna be me, my cousin, the boy I'm crushing on, my other cousin, and my other cousin. My other cousins, like there's so many of us. Okay, so the two girls that I mentioned in the 911 calling video, I'll link that below too, little end card right here. I've been learning how to become a real YouTuber now. I need to give people fake names. So we're gonna call my guy cousin, we're gonna call him Josh. I'm gonna call the crush's name, we're gonna call the crush Randy. And we're gonna call my girl cousin Jay and then N, because like those have already been their names. It's fine. We're not good at this stuff here, okay? All of a sudden, my little nephew and my little cousin were like, we wanna go too. And we're like, okay, but I can't save y'all because I don't know how to swim. And she's like, well, didn't they just say they were lifeguards? So they heard the whole conversation. And I'm like, oh my god, like, okay, sure. And then like Jay's sister wants to go and her boyfriend at the time, but now they're married, now the cutest little kid ever. They wanted to go to, my brother wanted to go to, and it's just like ended up being this whole big group. And I'm like, well, there goes my alone time with my crush. And we all walk so long. So there's like a group of like 10 of us. And we're walking along like the rocks to get all the way to where we want to go. So we ended up walking so much, the fact that we're all dry and the river's super cold. So like we were all kind of like, oh, it's so cold to get in this when we finally got to a good spot. So we all have our tubes, we're all excited and we're all ready to like go, right? And then they're like, well, why don't we do it in groups? My family, guys, I don't even know how to explain to you. Like, this is one of the reasons I don't get along with them. No, they will literally make your life miserable if you like somebody. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, there went all my chances with this guy. 95% of the chance why me and this guy didn't work out was because my family is literally insane. So like, they're like, yeah, let's all pair up in groups of 2. Let's all pair up in groups of 2. And I'm like, okay, groups of 2. Crush, come here. They were like, J and N, you two go together. And then they're like, Josh, you need to go with Randy because he's your friend and you brought him here. Andrea, we'll figure it out. Like, they did it on purpose. And I was literally like, I hate you guys so much. Everybody else got paired up and there was literally like an odd number. It was just me. And then my cousin, who I mentioned that they have the cute little baby that I'm like obsessed with, she said, well then, Andrea, you can just come with us. So I was literally a third wheel with this couple, which is fine. Like, it's not that serious. In the water, you're alone, but it's like, y'all knew I liked him and y'all did this on purpose. Like, what do you think? We're gonna do something inappropriate in the freaking water while there's rocks and rapids and all this going on? Like, I didn't, but whatever. So we were one of the last ones to go. We go and we're all having a good time. I don't know where in the river this was, but this huge boulder, because I will call it a boulder because it was huge, was coming. And I said, oh shoot, here comes the end. And I was literally like, here comes the end. So this huge boulder, it's me, the boulder. I see none of my family anymore. This huge boulder. And I'm like, I have no choice. I can't swim around it. I can't do anything. I have to ride this boulder. This rapid is gonna kill me. Here's me, and I'm like, I have no choice. It's gonna get me. So I literally go like this. I slide off my tube. My tube goes that way. Andrea goes that way. And then you're like, this is the end where like the campsites are. I went the opposite side, on the opposite side of the river. So I'm like headed towards the rocks while my family and everybody's like streaming down the river like it's no big deal. So the second that happens, guys, nobody cared. Like people turned around and like, she'll figure it out. Like literally I'm like, help! It wasn't pretty. I'm screaming bloody murder. Help me. Help me. Do you think my crush even looked back my way? Like, so much for being a lifeguard. Nobody cares about me in this moment. My tube is literally going down the river like by itself. Like people are noticing it, that it's going by itself. A couple of my cousins, they look back at me like, Andrea, you'll figure it out. Like they literally gave me that look like she'll figure it out. This is where I have to give like the biggest shout out in the world. We're gonna call him Marcus, which is really close to his name. I just don't like saying people's names because I don't want anybody to get offended, or if they don't want to be associated with my videos, I don't know. But this is my cousin's husband now, but at the time they were literally just boyfriend and girlfriend. He was in the Marines, the Navy, I don't know. Literally Marcus sees all this happen. He's like, the heck, nobody cares. Like he literally got off his tube, gave his tube to his girlfriend, and he like literally swam all the way to where I was stuck by this like huge boulder because I had nowhere else to move. Grabbed me and swam us across the river to the opposite side because like it was closer. Which at this point, we're still super behind. Like, we still have to go all the way down to our campsite. Swam us all the way down that way. And, like, I'm literally freaking out. I'm crying because I was hysterically crying. And, like, guys, this is so bad of me. But I'm just going to tell us so you guys can get a little vision in your mind of what I look like. Since I had a crush on that boy, I was in high school, so I didn't really wear makeup in high school. Like, I wore eye makeup, but I didn't wear, like, face makeup. So I literally had on mascara and, like, eyeliner because I wanted to look cool. And, like, literally my eyes were just, like, all black. Coming down, like crying because I was like terrified and nobody. So Marcus is the real MVP to this day. I tell him and my cousin, I'm like, I owe you guys my firstborn child because you saved my life. So then after we get to that side, he's like, okay, breathe for a second, chill, like you're fine, you're alive, you're tube, it doesn't matter. Like he's like trying to calm me down because I'm literally hysterically crying. So at this point, Marcus is like trying to figure out like how to get us both across. He said, let's swim back to Rose. We're gonna call my cousin Rose. We'll figure it out from there. So, like, he literally swam the whole way. I didn't do anything. Like, I will tell you from now, I did not do anything. He swam us all the way back to my cousin Rose. And then Marcus was like, yo, Rose, like, you go and give me my tube, and then I'll just take her down with my tube. He literally swam. What a trooper. He swam the whole way down and just gave me his tube, and I'm literally here crying. Oh, this is the worst part. So I get on his tube, guys, and I literally fall off the tube. Like, I literally, like, try to get on it, and I fall off of it. Like, literally, like, it was just not my day. It was not my day. So it's like literally us three going down. I think it was just so funny that literally nobody else cared. Like, literally my crush was like, I'm a lifeguard, gave 0 Fs. So then we finally get down. I get in this huge argument with my brother because my brother was like,
oh, Andrea, you're so dramatic, da da da.
And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, even Marcus, like, stood up for me, and so did Rose. They're like, dude, no, she literally was about to, like, die. Finally get out, and I'm, like, over it. Me and Alonzo are yelling at each other in front of all my family. And then I see Josh and my crush Randy, and I'm like, sup, people? And they're like,
what happened?
And I was like, oh, you know, I almost drowned. So much for being lifeguards, eh? And then Randy literally looks at me, you know, my crush. He's like,
yeah, I saw you fall.
I saw you fall, cave 0. I was like, oh, so you're not a lifeguard anymore? He's like, he said,
well, like, I didn't know, like, I couldn't, like, swim back to you, and I'm,
oh, lifeguard of the year. Pretty funny. I've had so many things happen at camping. I want to make more story times about camping. Yeah, it was just a flop, you know, he didn't, my crush didn't save my life if that's what you guys thought, no. People have died in that river, which is just really scary to think about. Like, low-key this last time I was there, because I did go this last year, I was literally kind of like, I don't know about getting in this river right now. Yeah, I have so many stories from camping, guys. It is insane. So many stories with that guy, too. I mean, it's just a bunch of, like, little things, nothing too serious. But at least we gave him a name now. Shout out to Randy. So let me know below if you guys want more stories. There's so many from camping. There's one time that I got a black eye at camping. Or the time that we also went down river rafting, but we went down in boats and my boat popped. At least, like, you know, a good 20 years of camping stories to tell you guys. I'll leave them in the comments below, and I totally do those for you. So let me know, because I, like, miss doing story times, and I feel like they're just, like, great stories to tell. And you gotta laugh at your mistakes in your life if it's a flop. So let me know below if you guys want to hear more story times. And yeah, I'll talk to you pretty faces in the next one. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new here. And yeah, bye guys.